In this episode, we have a beautiful reef in Coral Cay all to ourselves and then sail to a magical tropical island. We're Aussies Rob and Karen, who took early retirement in 2010 to sail the world. Join us on the 42-foot catch Our Dreamtime as we strive to make the most of every minute of every single day. Welcome to Series 3, Up, Around and Into Indo.
Well, good morning everyone, and I am so excited today. Why am I so excited? Because there is blue sky, beautiful blue sky, sun with that blue sky, and the swell has died down, which is so very nice. Rocking and rolling out here for the last 6 days, well 7 days come today, 7 days today, and not getting off the boat, not seeing people. It's, well, since we left Townsville actually, we have been on the boat and haven't been to civilization, as they say. So I'm so very excited because today we're actually getting off the boat. We are heading into a little town which is just down here called Mission Beach. Rob's at... Oh, no! Can you hear that? I can't believe it! It's raining! Well, maybe we're not going to Mission Beach. Anyway, Rob has actually gone in already. We have booked a hire car to actually, because we haven't been able to get to Cairns, and our grandson and his partner Alicia are arriving tomorrow on a flight. So we were able to get one of those Uber swaps, Uber something or others, and he's going, so we've got it for today and tomorrow, and so we're going to head around town, have a little bit of a look around Mission Beach, and then tomorrow morning Rob will zip up and pick up Ethan and Alicia and bring them back to the boat. So a couple of really exciting days, except it's raining again. I can't believe it.
Into our limo.
Got wheels, it goes. That's all we need, isn't it?
It's transport.
Yeah.
It'll allow us to get provisions easily, and it will allow us to pick up Ethan and Alicia.
And that's what we need.
It's a bit dark in the rainforest.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? What a beautiful little drive down to the jetty. We've been missing out on this on the boat all these days.
The rainforest does meet the reef right here. The rainforest right down to the water's edge. And this is certainly what they mean when they do say the rainforest meets the reef. It grows right down to the water's edge. Absolutely stunning.
You can't believe that it was such shitey weather for the last week and it is just fined up now. It's just wonderful to wake up to this beautiful sun-shining day. Well, Rob is headed off to Cairns to the airport to pick up Ethan and his girlfriend Alicia, and they're going to be spending 10 days with us on the boat. So it's a super, super happy day, and we're really looking forward to it. And thankfully the weather has cleared up, because Alicia was a little concerned about being on the boat in horrible weather, and well, she's turned it on for us. It's fabulous. So we're hoping to get out to the reef. There's a couple of lovely little reef spots out off this area where we are, off Mission Beach, and then there's some gorgeous islands like Russell, Norman, Kent, and then up to Fitzroy. So let's hope we get those in, because the weather is about to turn again next Tuesday. So, well, we'll see what we can do. But anyway, as long as we have some good times on board, that's all that matters. The V berth is all ready for Ethan and Alicia to arrive, and so is the ensuite for them. But there is a very special treat right here for Ethan when he arrives. It's a bit of an in-joke, but Ethan, when he spent time on the boat with us in the previous, he got a little bit seasick because he ate too many wagon wheels that we didn't know about. Let's see if he remembers.
Well, it's 6:15 in the morning. The sun's not up yet, but it's on its way. On the far side of the bay, the salvage is going on for that big power cat. Now it's high tide at the moment, and it's a 0.2 higher tide than the night that the cat washed up, but very still. So far, all we've heard is the tug they've got over there, the engine coming up, the revs coming up, it groaning and grunting. No sign of movement on the beach though. I honestly think that cat may be there for a little while. But at the moment, right on high tide and no sign of the big white cat budging. So I've got to get the Admiral up, I've got to get the new crew up, try and get people moving, because it's our intention to get out to Beaver Reef today, well, this morning, so we've got some time out there. Wish me luck trying to wake this mob up.
Good morning, everyone. Well, we have just dropped the mooring here at Clump Point. We can't say that it's been a lovely stay, because it really hasn't been, but we have perfect weather, and I seriously mean perfect weather. And we have new crew on board. We have Ethan, our grandson, and Alicia, his partner, and we are heading to the reef.
We are.
Well, Clump Point has, we have to say, been a very secure place for us to hide out the weather window that we had. That weather window was really, really needed. Oh, something's going on in my... Okay. We don't want a software update in the middle of... Don't you love technology? No, no software update in the middle of navigation.
We sail off into the sunrise.
We do. No sailing off into the sunset until we get across the top of Australia. I was going to explain why we have no crew up here with us.
Because they're asleep. Well, they're still in bed.
They're on holidays.
They're on holidays, and to be fair, yesterday they got up at like 3:15 in the morning or something to get to the airport to get their early flight.
Which they did message us at that time to say, we're on our way to the airport.
Yeah,
That's
I really...
great, guys.
Well, actually, that wasn't until 4:15 a.m. that Ethan messaged to say, on the way to the airport. Yeah, thanks for that, mate. The phone's just gone ding right beside my ear. How's your study environment? Now, Ethan is a third generation drag racing tragic, so he's catching up on qualifying from the National Hot Rod Association's event at Charlotte in North Carolina, and breakfast has been delivered. So how's the room service on in this hotel?
So far, so good.
Good to go.
Good to go.
Furling. That's a lot nicer.
Repeat, over, repeat.
It looks clear below us, over.
So we're at 5'8". Please drop the ball. Please drop the anchor. The anchor buoy got caught. It's all good.
When the old one's gone under the knife, and I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within.
What are we going to see today? We're going to see Beaver Reef and Galley. As long as we don't get in that current, huh? No, can't get in that current. Oh look, blue starfish. Oh, it's a clam. Beautiful. Our own deserted island. No, Ethan's there. Look at it all. Not bad spaceship found for us.
Beaver Reef. What a lovely little cave. I must take a photo.
All that ever was is a rise. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day to
The sun's just poked its head over the horizon at Beaver Reef. We're getting ready now to head off to Russell Island on our way further north. Beaver's been great, but here we are at high tide, just a sliver of that sand cay showing now. Looks like we've got a few rain showers or little squalls between us and Russell Island, but hopefully that might all clear before we get over that way. It's been a great stay here. All we've got to do now is get the anchor up, but to do that, we've got to get the kids up. Ethan, Alicia, get out of your bunk.
Good morning. What a beautiful morning it is. The sun is just rising over the horizon, but unfortunately we're leaving the outer reefs soon. Hey ho, off to a tropical island paradise. I can't believe you're on.
I know. Have a look at that, nice spotty mackerel first up. I hadn't even finished getting the line in the water. I was still running the lure out and he hit it.
He wasn't in the green zone, he escaped over. That was it, we caught him.
That's cool, we got dinner. Engine's off and getting along with a nice gentle sail. We've got about 10 knots of breeze, I guess, or maybe 8 to 10 knots. Doing 5.5 knots through the water, but only about 4.5, 4.6 knots across the surface of the earth. So we got a knot of current against us. Hopefully the tide will change and that will go away or even come and help us along. But regardless, whatever, it's just so nice to have that engine off. And the crew are flat out. Ethan's watching some drag racing from the US. And Alicia, well, she's working on an assignment.
The second one today.
The second one today. That's what happens when you're a uni student.
Nice day. Sail.
So what do you got, Ethan?
Dunno.
Come on, show us.
Wagon wheels.
Is there good memories or bad memories on these wagons?
Great memories from the past.
What happened last time you had these
Can't remember.
on? Ethan disappeared below and he ate wagon wheels. And he came up and said, I don't feel very well. Maybe I shouldn't have eaten the wagon wheels.
He was a bit younger.
He was.
Considerably younger then.
But we thought we'd get him some wagon wheels just to have a little memory.
Nice fish, Ethan.
Yeah, bloody beauty. Look at
Catching
that.
them so far. Yeah, beautiful big spotty.
I don't think we need to fish anymore, guys.
No, we're putting the rod away now because we've got all the fish we can possibly fit in the fridge.
Oh, absolutely. But that is a beautiful spotty. Look at it.
So you've got to go and get changed and stuff.
Slicing and dicing.
Slicing and
I
dicing.
thought we agreed before that those who get the glory
There
of
was
catching
no
a fish.
agreement at all. It was just your story. You do it so well, why would anyone else hack this up?
Ready?
You gotta hold it. You gotta hold
Gonna
it.
hold
It's
it.
slippery.
It's like really heavy and slippery still.
You can't even swim away.
Really?
Seeing the crew caught some wonderful fish, and we have probably a few too many fillets. We're having fish burgers for lunch on the way. There we go, guys. Lunch is served. Fresh fish burgers.
Very nice, thank you. I mean, it's almost fresh. It was swimming around 45 minutes ago. Good.
Beautiful sunset over Cairns as we come into Fitzroy. We have decided to sail on instead of staying at either Russell or Norman tonight. We have decided it was a bit rolly in the anchorages there and that we'd rather a better night's sleep and be here at Fitzroy. Wake up in the morning at beautiful Fitzroy Island. That sounds like a good idea.
Line is on and secure.
Awesome.
Settle and then get the second line on over.
That's the Australian Border Force vessel Cape Byron anchored out there. It looks like some of the crew are coming in to do a bit of exercise ashore. They're all in gym gear and looks like they're going to do one of the great walks here on Fitzroy Island.
We've come in off the boat to have a wee drink. Mine's empty, mind you, already. But we're at Foxy's Bar on Fitzroy Island, and it's a lovely bar to sit here and watch the sun go down in the west. Well, we've woken to a blustery old day, which we were expecting. But what we weren't expecting were the beautiful sounds of the rainforest this morning that awoke us. And one of the birds that woke us particularly was a sulphur-crested cockatoo. It is a bird that is very well known throughout Australia, obviously. Everyone knows our sulphur-crested cockatoo. But for those overseas who may not know their screeching sound, and they are very, very loud in the mornings. The mooring that we're on here is a Grompa, Great Barrier Reef Marine Parks mooring, and it is very, very close to the rocks. They're just there behind me. There is no way we would anchor this close to these rocks, but we're on a well-serviced mooring, and we're very happy to be here on this mooring so we can experience the rainforest that meets the reef. Good morning, Rob.
Good morning. There's tiny patches of blue.
Yeah, let's hope that it finds up for our crew so that they can do a walk. However, the rainforest is beautiful in the rain anyway.
Yeah, I'm planning on editing today anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But I'd prefer not to be bobbing up and down so much while I'm doing it. Might have to go into Foxy's Bar and do it there.
Well, that would be a treat, wouldn't it?
Works for me. Well, Ethan and Alicia took the trek up to the lighthouse in very blustery conditions, and then on to the peak of the mountain. Well, the more senior of the crew, we just headed for Foxy's Bar.
Yours is red and mine is the LC. A working one. We've sent the kids off on the kayak and the paddleboard. They've had a bit of a rolly trip in. They're sitting out over the reef area. So
Yeah, it was fun watching them launch from the back of the boat on the kayak, and well, paddleboard set up at the moment to use like a little kayak.
there is a little bit of swell. So now we've got to find a nice sandy piece to bring the dinghy up on, because there are some rocks through here. So where are we going? Doesn't look too bad in there.
Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today is a good day to live. This morning has so clear a light as any to see the horizon.
Thank you for watching through to the end. We really do appreciate it. And now that we're sailing again, come on, jump on board and enjoy the destinations we have to show you.
As you can see from the dates we put in our graphics, we're usually a couple of months ahead of the videos in real time. That means right now, we should be just about to leave the Torres Straits for Indonesia and sailing west across the top of the Gulf of Carpentaria.
If you'd like to see where we are in real time, then please join the Our Dreamtime virtual crew over on Patreon. You can see our spot tracker map and our regular sit-rep videos and our photos.
As always, we'd like to say a huge thank you to everyone who supports these videos by watching, liking, commenting, and especially our virtual crew members on Patreon and Ko-fi. This Dreamtime Sail channel wouldn't exist without your support. If you haven't subscribed yet, please think about doing so. It's absolutely free and helps us more than you can imagine. If you hit the bell button, you'll also be notified every time we release a new video. See you next time.